Hey, Cigar Dad, how's it going, man? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Oh man, it is Thursday. Man, I hope the week is being blessed for you guys. Man, today we're going to get into the Dia de los Muertos. All right, let me show you that. Put that other cigar down. Man, it's a nice cigar, guys. Got this out there just before the Halloween holidays. Go ahead and give you a little background on this little cigar here. It says Sweet Jane Dia de los Muertos is a limited edition cigar released annually by Drew Estate and Deadwood Tobacco Company. Okay, the product draws its vibrant branding and themes from the Mexican holiday Dia de los Muertos, which honors deceased loved ones. So, any of you guys have probably heard that. Everybody gets together, celebrates the dead, just giving thanks for the time you had with them, prayers for them. Sometimes they have a dinner where all the family gets together and maybe wants to, celebrate the remembrance of their loved ones. So this is a cigar that they've released. Deadwood, let's see, release date. So Deadwood Sweet James Dia de los Muertos is a limited edition cigar released in the fall in time for Day of the Dead celebration. Okay, so and then the blended flavors is a variation of the popular Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. It features a dark, toothy Maduro wrapper with a sweetened cap. The blend itself is undisclosed, but is described as having an aromatic profile with notes of coffee, wood, and pepper. So they don't give you the specifics on it, And I've on this one, it's being a limited edition. They're only going to sell so many of these guys. So, but if you guys have smoked some of their cigars here, they do have very colorful. Let me show you. In fact, I got a. There you go. So there goes the variations right there. Okay, and if you notice when you smoke their cigars, if you go by the tobacconist and you pick up some of their cigars, you're going to see that it's a lot of the wrappers are like that. Really nice wrappers, actually. But again, wrapper on the foot, love it. I really do. I can't tell you how important that is. I think because it saves your cigar tremendously. Because again, I've dropped them, or you bang them. Not that you're out there just banging the damn cigar, but it happens, man. It happens all the time. Let me go ahead and take this wrapper off here, and okay. So I ordered some cigars. Like I've told you guys before, I pick them up from cigarpage.com. Again, no affiliations. Wouldn't mind having it, but even though I don't affiliate with some of these cigar makers or tobacconists, things like that, I do mention them because if I can get a good price on them, and let someone else know, what's the harm in that, So go ahead and take me a swig of my coffee. Oh man, that is so good. Been watching the Dodger game out there, guys. I don't know if you guys are watching baseball, the World Series. Man, this year wasn't able to make it. Being that my wife was, she's been sick with her cancer, still dealing with that. And but maybe sometime next year, hopefully hopefully the Dodgers make it again next year. Okay. So this cigar, it is a little small to me. Go ahead and see. So it says packaging cigar is known for its festive and colorful boxes and brands, which feature designs inspired by the Dia de los Muertos art, such as skulls and I believe it's marigolds. Yeah. So, and then if you see some of their wrappers, they're going to have really colorful wrappers, but they make quite a bit of different. It says 2025 version comes in a 6x50 box press, and that's what that is, guys, right there. So nice cigar though, leather look, really nice. Got a little oily touch to it. Let's see the draw. Wow, that's a sweet cap on there. Wow. I don't know if I would say that's a naturally sweet cap on the head, but that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's good. Almost as a sweet infused. Now, I don't know that it is, but yeah, you can really smell the sweetness. Almost like a vanilla. Not so much on the wrapper. Let's go ahead and light this puppy up. So I went to Saturday. Boy, the tobacco shop was really popping there, boy. And it was busy, man. And I don't know if you guys are, for some of you guys who are listening to the podcast, you guys are locally, try out Masfino cigars. And let me go ahead and light this up first. Okay. Man, that is sweet. But it doesn't taste. The head was really sweet. But I didn't get like a imitation sweetness. You know what I mean? Like you get some cigars that I know I've tried some cigars where and it's hard to get them here in California now, but because of all the laws. But I have in the past where you can tell they were infused and kind of remind me of that saccharine kind of sweetness on those. This one doesn't. The aroma is amazing, guys. You can, yeah. Go ahead and take a hit of that. Wow. Nice. Getting a little bit of pepper, white pepper, nothing strong, but on the retro, even a little on the tongue, a little bit. Wow. It's got a little boldness, but that sweetness just kind of mellows it out. You know what I mean? Really nice though. Now, I don't like the burn a little bit. It's a little off. Maybe you can see that. Not much. You're right there. Okay. It says, go ahead and read some more of this on here. Okay. The holiday Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, is a multi-day holiday that is originated in Mexico. Is a joyful celebration of life and memory, bringing families and communities together to honor and remember the deceased friends and family relatives. Okay, so and if you notice in some areas, I don't know if you have Hispanic family members or friends, you'll see maybe a kind of an altar set up for them, and it's just they may have some candles, and I know some people think it's a little devilish looking, or they're kind of unsure. If you're a little unsure of what it's set up for, but that's really basically what it is. Now again, I don't know something else added to that maybe shouldn't be, but but the whole meaning of it is again just to maybe pray for those who have passed on, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I really didn't grow up, and I grew up in a Hispanic family. I'm Mexican, but my mom and dad didn't really, it wasn't something that we observed in the house, but when I got married, it was brought into the. I seen it. I was observant of it in my wife's family, and at first I thought it's kind of weird, especially being I'm Mexican. You would have thought. I mean, I've seen it before, but still not wondering what it was all about and stuff like that. And but after kind of seeing, and then a little information given to me by my mother-in-law, and so you get to see and you understand a little bit better. And I think that's basically what a lot of people got to do, man. You got to just kind of listen, understand, and learn things, So it says right here, the common traditions of the holiday include building altars, just like I was talking about, decorated with marigolds, photos, candles, and favorite foods of the deceased. So, it's kind of like getting together, celebrating their life, and giving thanks to the time you had with them, and just a remembrance. So it's kind of cool. It really is, because so many times we forget about our families that have passed on, and that's why, that was part of our lives. Those our family members, and we should cherish the time we had with them. And so that that's what you do. And it's right here. It just says cleaning and decorating grave sites, and I see people doing that all the time that are not Hispanics. I've been out there to the grave sites, and you drop off flowers from my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and people are cleaning up their, and it doesn't matter what nationality you are. I've seen every nationality out there cleaning up the grave sites of their loved ones, and maybe saying a prayer, things like that. So, again, it's just exploring the different different things that people do in different nationalities. So. And then they just talked again about sharing stories, memories of loved ones. The Drew Estate Cigar links itself to this celebration as a way to honor those who have passed. Okay, so I mean, I think it's a great thing. It's not bad. Anyways, they let me go ahead and tap this one. It's already actually evening itself out. Did you notice that? So this last week, though, I went to Masfino. Let me go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what it kind of looks like in there. It was just a quick picture. There you go. It's a nice cigar shop, guys. Especially like I said, if you guys are here locally in Bakersfield, California, check this place out. It's a really nice shop. Really inviting. Everybody gets along. Man, the guys are really good guys in there. Never have an issue where you feel uncomfortable. They never make you feel like that. And Mike, the manager there, very welcoming, and will help you out, figuring out the cigars you might want. I did try a few cigars, guys, this week, and let me go ahead and show you a little bit. Let's see that. So this is the Tetawaye Baller. Man, that was a great cigar, guys. And you really can't. I know the depiction here, the picture is not very good. I should have showed the full cigar, but it's a really nice cigar. You guys, if you guys get a chance, try that cigar out, guys. You're gonna love it. You really are. Nice flavors. It's not really bold, but it's got some nice flavor to it. Just a nice smoke. Great draw, easy draw. Here goes another one, the Cane Daytona. Okay, I had that with my son-in-law, and that one there wasn't a big fan, but it wasn't. It was a little stronger, a little bolder. Just didn't get much of a flavor out of it. I mean, flavor notes out of it. But bold, not really peppery either. But yeah, just not something that I thought I'd probably pick up again. But again, never knows for you guys out there, man. Like I've always said, try out as many cigars as you guys can, because you never know. Just because one person says one thing about it doesn't mean that that's what it's going to be like for you. Okay. And then I did try this one out here, guys. The First Responders, made by First Responder Cigar Company. And this was the Delta 6x60. Man, this is a nice cigar, guys. Man, excuse me. Glasses are bothering right here. Okay. Really nice cigar, guys. And I got that from my son-in-law. Now he's in the Wounded Warriors. He works for them and helps them out, because he's out of the military, Army. And the guy that they had an event, and the owner, I guess, of the Wounded Warrior, what was it? First Responder Cigar Company. He was there, and he passing out cigars to military guys. And he said, "Man, this guy's a nice guy, really nice guy, down to earth." And he had several of his cigars out there, and just passing them out, letting people try them out and things like that. But that cigar is really nice. I mean, I love the band on there, the wrapper on that. Look at that wrapper. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you guys zoom in a little bit on your TV, maybe enlarge the screen on that. It's a really nice cigar. The band is a gold band, really nice. I mean, you can't beat it, man. Try it out, guys. It also, they give and support all the military officers out there, and so they give back, which is really great. You guys are supporters of your military, which I am 100%. I really dig that, and but anyways, I thought I'd let you guys know show you guys a few cigars that I've tried out, and there you go, right there. This is the Sweet Jane de los Muertos, and there, like I said, see how this is all the same cigar, but they put them in different wrappers, which is kind of cool, So I'll go ahead and there we go. All right. Wow, it went out on me. That was fast. Go ahead and light that puppy up again, man. I don't know if you guys have heard regarding the embargo, I think, or I don't know if you call it embargo, but they're giving tariffs. I'm sorry, 100% tariffs on Nicaragua. That's what they're recommending right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, guys, what's going to happen with our Nicaraguan tobacco. Yeah, nice. Yeah, still got that sweetness. I think that sweetness is really on that head, and just like they said, I don't know. Like I said, I can't tell you that it's infused, but or even made with it. It's something they coated it with, but it's very sweet, but not not so much imitation sweetness. Saccharin, or that's the only thing I can think of. When you get something like that and you kind of taste that sweetness, it's not from real sugar or some kind of vanilla or sweet bread kind of taste. Man, yeah, really nice. And the boldness of it, the little pepper, just takes it takes that sweetness, that strong sweetness away from it, and then the sweetness though uh, kind of calms the pepperness of it. Really nice. Get some earthiness out of it right now. Uh, mm, yeah, that retro, nice guys, nice and smooth now. It didn't take much. I got a really strong pepper. Well, about a white pepper, but now, yeah, really nice. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So who knows? We'll see what happens, guys. I know a lot of people are worried, seeing what it's going to do to the cigar industry as far as Nicaraguan cigars. And we'll see. I don't know if they'll go through with it. It's a done deal or what. But you guys might want to check that out and kind of get yourself in tune with that and see. Maybe you might want to pick up some Nicaraguan cigars, man. We'll see. Hopefully, something can be worked out. And oh wow, what happened here? I think okay, there you go. I rubbed wiped a little bit on my computer, and the screen went out. So I don't know. I'm hoping I'm still on. Yeah. So check that out, guys. It's really interesting though to find out what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering myself. And as it is, we have a big issue here in California. They're wanting the cigar companies to each cigar that they want to sell here locally here in California has to be tested and for any, they want to make sure that everything, whatever's in the cigar is, it's not added or anything. That's all natural. And I know some cigars. I was talking to this tobacconist and Mike, and he said that some of them are not going to do it. And so here in California, it may get a little harder to find the cigars we enjoy. So I don't know what companies are going to follow through and which ones are not. I know there's a new article on Facebook, I think it was, regarding Perdomo Cigars, going to the White House to talk to somebody up there regarding the tariffs and the effects that's going to happen and take on us as far as cigar, enthusiasts and the companies, themselves. So I would imagine it could really devastate some of these cigar makers, especially the smaller ones. But again, I don't know, So, but yeah, man. So this last week, man, we got together again. Like I always say, we get together and me and my son-in-law had a cigar, and man, the weather is just changing so nice out here. Yeah, but it's getting a little chilly out here, man. And I'm hoping, I don't know if you guys saw on one of our videos, I did an interview with Joe, one of my co-workers. He's a colleague of mine and new smoker, young guy, 20, I think he's about 27, 28 years old. And, I'm hoping, let's see, maybe he's a new cigar smoker, but he's tried them in the past. And I did pick him up the My Father Blue. And he said, man, it was a great cigar, because prior to that, I gave him a Garmendia. And man, he liked it. He loved it. But it just, he hadn't tried anything better than that at the time. So he said, it was good. No flavor change yet. So gave him that cigar. We did the show. He had talked off the air. He said that, man, he goes, this is a really nice cigar. I really like it. I think I'm going to try another one. He also stated, at work, how He did the show, had his little acting debut. But yeah, he really liked it. So we'll see. Like I told him, again, try different cigars. You can't hold yourself to one cigar because, just as you see, one may be a little too bold for you, and the other may be just right, and just you might really enjoy it. And I kind of figured he would because, again, like I've said before, my son-in-law had tried it. He's not a big smoker, kind of just as much as Joe is, and really noticed it, the tasting notes off of it, and right off the bat. So he really loved it, and he was really surprised. He was, wow, this is good. This is really nice. And so, anyways, I told Joe, I said, I'm gonna pick you up one of those, and I want you to try that on the show. And she said you'd come on, and sure enough, he liked it. The only thing he didn't, he said he tried it with some tequila, and he thought maybe the tequila would give it something to it, and but he didn't really care for that. Didn't really do much for him. And I told him about the whiskey, and he did get some smoky notes out of it though, and so it made a little change for him as far as the tequila and the cigar. But I think if he would have tried maybe some whiskey or something like that, that would have really brought out some real good flavor notes on it, And so, anyways, he said he's gonna come back on, guys, and he goes, I'm gonna get you a cigar, and you let me know if I pick something good. I said, all right, that sounds good to me, and I'm hoping to get some interviews with some of these guys and see what they think, see what's drawing them to the cigars. I think I see a lot more people smoking cigars lately, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do you guys think? And for a beginner smoker, what do you guys think is a good cigar? Let me know. Message us and at cigarsanddads@gmail.com, cigarsanddads@gmail.com, or you guys can use the QR code up there and leave us a message. Let us know. What do you guys think? What was your favorite beginning cigar? And like I said, I'll let them know, and we'll try them out, and maybe we'll have some more guys on the show, and they can talk about it and see what they're getting out of it. What drew them to cigar smoking. I did a video on what drew me to cigar smoking, and I remember when I was a kid. You go to the mall or something like that, and I remember, oh man, smoking cigars, and I just remember them leaving them out because in front of the stores you had your ashtrays out there, and I would see some guys just as they're walking in, they leave a cigar there, and that smell, the aroma was just so captivating to me. I thought, wow, that is so nice, and I didn't know what it was until you got closer and you seen what it was a cigar. You could see the smoke rising from the cigar. I thought, man, that is so nice. And all the years, because I didn't start smoking until I think I was in my 30s. And again, like I mentioned before, a neighbor, I hit up a neighbor and I'm talking to him. And we used to talk outside and sit out, relax. And I thought, I want to smoke a cigar. So he says, yeah, let's go. So we went and got one. That was it, man. I was hooked. I had a Dominican, and never stopped since. But so there's always different things that may draw you, and it's just interesting to know what drew them to the cigars. For Joe, I think he said he was just seeing me and probably smelling the smoke, and just wondering what is it about cigars, and that's why he wanted to try it. So. We'll see. I have a buddy of mine who said he would do the show. He's an older gentleman like me. He's retired from the railroad, and he's a smoker himself, and I know his boys are too. So we'll see. He's an old military guy too, and so I want to see what's drawing them to the cigars, and especially his sons. They're in their 20s, mid 20s, 30s, and they're getting into it. So I think it's kind of fascinating to see what the reasons are. I find that a lot of people always say, just the relaxation. I know Joe said this is a nice cigar. I can see myself sitting out in the lake and just relaxing. And it's kind of like that's exactly what cigars are about. It's just relaxing, enjoying the time, and kicking back with your buddies or your family members, whatever it is. But that's what I get out of it. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys get out of it, and we'll go over it, because you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Man, okay. Wow, that was creamy. I'm getting a more creamier flavor note out of it. The sweetness on the cap is kind of diminished a little bit. It's still there, but I actually got like a little vanilla, creamy vanilla. Now, wow, really nice, guys. You guys need to try this out. Let us know too if you guys have tried these out, and even in the past years, because they've been doing this for a little while now, and I want to know what drew you to these Dia de los Muertos cigars and the Sweet Jane makes on them. So, I mean, again, like I love the wrappers; are pretty cool. I don't know if you could see that; it's coming through really good. See the little skeleton female face with the marigold in her hair. It's just really nice the way they do that. And like I said, even when it's not, for the occasion, you'll see their wrappers and they're really colorful. So try them out. Ask their tobacconists, and see what they have there. I don't know that everybody has this one here, because again, it's just released. So for the holidays, and I don't really know too what whiskey would go good with this. To be honest with you, I think a Buffalo Trace would be perfect with this, but I love Buffalo Trace. The Buffalo Trace has got nice vanilla, and I really think that would complement it really nice with a little bit of the spiciness that it's got. And so you guys might want to try that out, But again, there's so many damn whiskeys out there. I'm gonna have to pick me up some more whiskeys. I'm kind of at the point where I've already tried all the whiskeys I got back there, and not much compared to some guys. Tried these out here. The James Pepper is a really nice one, guys. You guys need to try that out. That's a great whiskey. But yeah, I'm probably gonna head out and see if I can pick me up some new whiskeys out there. So, anyways, maybe when I went to the cigar shop the other day, we're just relaxing and talked to the guys, and they were all, man, who are you going for on the World Series? So I tell them the Dodgers, and they're like, oh yeah, right. Because over here in Bakersfield, California, it's kind of the central area of Bakersfield. Of California, but you get a lot of Dodgers fans up here, and so they're pretty excited. And now today there's no game, so they're traveling today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think they're going to be playing. Yeah, they're playing in LA tomorrow, so we'll see. But man, I'm hoping they win, man. A friend of my wife's just gave her a World Series, the ring, the ring replica that they give out. She had got that, I believe last year for the Dodgers, and she gave my wife one. She was all excited because she loves the Dodgers, boy. But and she's also a Steelers fan, so they'll be watching that tonight. We're supposed to get together with our kids, watch the game, and actually, we got together and watched the game. So we'll see. I don't even know when the next game is, but yeah. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys all have a great day and finish off this week and enjoy your weekend. God bless, man, and if you guys can hit church, man, take your kids and just be grateful, guys. Again, this cigar is a very nice cigar, guys. It's got the sweetness. I picked up a little bit of vanilla. It's the Sweet Jane Dia de los Muertos cigar by Drew Estate and Deadwood Tobacco Company. Okay, guys, so try it out. I think you guys are going to be amazed. If you guys can, I appreciate you guys checking out our videos. There goes the QR code up there on the top right there. And you can just hit that and it'll take you directly to our videos. And you guys don't have to be, looking around. See, that's the only thing I don't like is when you got to go through a site and then you got to, kind of dig through to find out what you're looking for. Also, if you guys are interested, you guys are pouch lovers, try out the outpouch.com/cigars and dads and pick up your pouches, guys. They make a variety of flavors. They're also making them in caffeine now. So if you guys are interested in that, try those out, guys. Okay. They are good. They're a lot more, it's not so dry. They're not so dry. And that's what I like about them. They last a little longer and you get 20 in a pouch, which I think some of these companies are only giving me like 15. But you look online, you'll see their merch. It's a company that's owned by Tucker Carlson. I think he's a pretty nice guy, man. He seems like a pretty stand-up guy. I don't know him personally, but I've watched some of his videos and they seem to be pretty good. And so check them out. See what you guys think. Like I said, you can go to again outpouch.com/cigars and dad and check them out. And also, you can hit up our page, and you can also go right there. You go right there. So I don't know what happened here. All right, rumble.com/user/cigars and dad, and check out our videos, guys. We got a lot of videos on there. And if there's something you guys are interested in or something you guys have a question on, email us at cigarsanddads@gmail.com, cigarsanddads@gmail.com. And, you can drop us a line and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If there's any questions you might have on cigars or, maybe a cigar you've been thinking about, but you're not too sure, you heard about it and wondering what's the deal on that, what's the flavor notes and if it's a bold or a mild cigar, let us know. And like I said, we always try to let you know if, we pick up something and me, my son-in-laws, or, people I've talked to, I keep that cigar going. Man, so nice. Wow. We'll let you know, because like I said before, if I can find something reasonable and if I find prices that are reasonable, why not let someone else know? Cigars ain't getting any cheaper, guys. So if you guys are planning on staying in the cigar smoking field and you want to continue going on, I'll try to let you guys know what I pick up and things like that. But again, go to cigarpage.com. I think I'm really serious on that. I think they're the cheapest out there. They can't be beat as far as their prices yet. Again, I have no affiliation to them and I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything like that. So try them out though, guys. I like them and they have a variety of cigars. There's also other sites out there too. If you guys are looking, maybe they don't have a cigar that you guys are interested in or you guys seen or heard about. Try out the other sites too. I'm sure you can probably pick up some good deals and, see what happens. I got some more ordered in. Actually kind of went through all my cigars, I've got my other better cigars, but, like I've told you before, I like keeping those Garmendias and all the other ones. I think there was some Pumas. I can't remember them. Who makes those though? But anyways, if you go in there and you find out that there's a lot of seconds and things like that, and try the other cigars, other online shops. Highland Tobacco is another good one. You can try them. They're out of Arizona, and I'm trying to think what there was another one that I bought from Pravada Cigars. Try them out, guys. They have a lot of different cigars, and they do a lot of barrel aged smokes and other things too. But yeah, they got some great deals. They do when they ship out, guys. They ship out nice, man. They got their stuff packed. It's all high quality the way they do it. I just love the way they ship their stuff out. Not just throwing in a box. Yeah, it comes in a box, but they also got their the way they wrap it, the insignias on it, and it's just really nice, man. I don't know if you can see that one right there. That's one of their bags that they sent out. And let me show you. See, I got one right here. I'll keep it under here. And check this out. This is what they sent me their cigars on. I mean, that's nice. Feels like it's going out already. Wow. Okay. Anyways, this is their packing, and then they put it in a box, and then they put it in. So I mean, and it's not thin. This is very sturdy. This is a sturdy packaging. Man. So anyway, you guys like to try that out? Try them out. The Bottom Cigar Club. This one here, I think it was 2017. The other one, I had another 17. I was ordering quite a bit from them. And then I think that one there I just recently got not too long ago. But yeah, they really do it right. I was very surprised the way they ship it out and stuff like that. And when you're shipping out cigars, man, you want them done right. You want to pick up your box and find that, it's been smashed or something like that. Another one that does very good in their shipping is Perdomo Cigars. Man, they do an amazing job on their cigars. I love their cigars, first of all, but their products are really nice, and they ship them out really secure. Really, really nice, top notch. Send you out their magazine of all their cigars, and it's not cheap, man. Their magazine is let's see, I've got one up here, top quality. It's not some thin, cheap old magazine they sent out with you. It's a nice magazine, So I don't know what they pay for that sucker, but great job. They do a great job. Perdomo Cigars is. And I really like the Perdomo cigars. The guy, man, Mr. Perdomo, he just seems like a top guy, man. I mean, a straight up guy. I, again, don't know him. And, I'm just talking what I see. Really family oriented, though. If you look a lot of his posts and things like that. And, because I looked at all these guys, and want to find out information on what's going on out there and stuff like that. I recommend you guys do that too. That way you guys will be informed of all the information that's out there on the cigars. And yeah, went out again. Keep up to date on what's new out there. There's a lot, guys. You probably won't even be able to keep up with it, but there's just so much out there, And but again, great cigar maker, I don't know what this tariff is going to do for them, their company. It's a family-owned company, and which a lot of them are. Man. Okay, right there, I got some pepper still, but very smooth, man. Wow, still a nice. it hasn't really changed. I'm getting earthiness. I'm getting some pepper. I'm getting some sweetness. A little bit of vanilla, like I said. Man, the fragrance is amazing, though. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the first wrapper. We'll probably be doing a giveaway pretty soon, and I'll let you guys know that, and see what we can give away to some of our viewers. Man, let me know, guys, if you know, what do you guys recommend as far as a giveaway, guys? You know, ashtrays. There's some nice ashtrays out there. I'd love to give away. Or you know, would you rather have maybe a 5-pack cigars, different variety of cigars that you guys may have not tried, and we can kind of set those things up like that. But let us know. Drop us a line, like I said. Message us, Cigars and Dads, and we'll kind of go through that and see what we can put out there for you guys. All right, guys. Again, God bless. Love you guys. I hope you guys' week continues to be good, and you guys' weekend is a great celebration, and just enjoy being able to work, being able to provide, and being able to be a father, and you know, and cherish those kids, guys. Like I'll always say, watch your kids, and be grateful to God for all that you have. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Again, try out the Sweet Jane Dia de los Muertos by Drew Estate, Deadwood Tobacco Company, and Deadwood Tobacco Company. All right, guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Check out our videos. All right. Love you guys. Bye.